Welcome, Adrienne Wilson, to the show. Thank you very much for coming. And we're here to talk. It's all about Isaac right now.
Yes, Isaac.
Now, congratulations on your first book ever.
Yes. This is my first published work with Tate Publishing and Enterprises. I self-published some work of my own a year or two ago. So this is the first published work, and I'm excited to have Tate have published it.
Tell us, this is Isaac, all about Isaac. Tell us a little bit, before you came up with this book, you have a degree in some other things, and what made you talk about yourself a little bit, and then go segue into the book.
Okay. Well, I have a degree in video production from the Art Institute of Los Angeles, and
what better place to get a degree in video production than LA? I don't know.
Right. So I went to school originally for music video production. I wanted to do music video, commercial, documentary. I did that for about 3 years, coordinating and assisting, and ultimately I just like writing. So, I like writing in addition to producing and whatnot. But I came about this concept, the way I come about many is just I'll write something and then I'll brainstorm what's the best medium to put that in. Is it video? Is it a children's book? Is it adult content? And for this particular story, I thought, what better way to tell it than with illustrations in a children's book format, but not necessarily for exclusive to children. So it can be for adults who want to connect to their families. And,
so tell us about Isaac and the Ba family tree. Now, who illustrated it as well?
The illustrations are done by Benton Rudd.
Okay.
He's in-house with Tate Publishing and Enterprises, and he did a phenomenal job. A phenomenal job. So Isaac and the Ba family tree ultimately is about a young boy named Isaac. He is not familiar with the concept of a family tree. And he's heard about it, and he wants to find his. So he goes and searches in his backyard, starts talking to the tree there. He goes and searches in the park, and he's talking to trees, really. So he's really confused. And his family sees that he's kind of on the wrong path, but they let him go and explore.
They let him learn for himself.
Exactly. So he goes, and finally he kind of gets frustrated after he's laughed at by a friend in the park, and his friend suggests, go look in your trunk, go look at for your family tree in your family's trunk. And he goes back into the house, and he's digging in the attic in the trunk for the family tree. And he just doesn't know what he's looking for. And his grandpa finally hears him, and he says, what are you doing? And he says, I'm looking for the family tree. And then he comes down, and grandpa basically walks them through, like, this is where your family heritage comes from.
These are your branches. These are your leaves.
Right.
And these are your limbs.
Yeah, exactly. And kind of describing how a family makes up a tree. And so at the end of the story, which is my favorite part, it's when they
I got choked up at the end of this one. But it's the favorite part.
It's when they hold up their arms to the ceiling, and they say, these branches are the strongest branches of the tree, because this is your family tree. These are the branches of the tree. And then at the end he says, and the leaves, Grandpa? And Grandpa says the leaves are filled with love. So.
And it's a really good story. I mean, and you're right, parents can teach it to their children. Children's community to children. It's a great story. It belongs in schools as well, so they can teach family trees in there. What's next for you? I mean, this is a project that you're working on and you're done, and how can people get the book?
The book is available on Amazon.com, BarnesandNoble.com. It can also be purchased at TatePublishing.com. And if you go into Borders, Barnes & Nobles, anywhere really, and request it, if it's not in bookstores, they can order the book for you there.
Oh, perfect. What's next for you? Like, what's your next conquest? What are you going to tackle? Photography, video production, producing, writing?
Yeah. Right now I'm working on a lot of stuff with this. I'd like to go on a book tour. I do a lot of event marketing and promotion, and I thought, why not market my own product?
My own stuff.
So I'm looking into that, and then also doing some more intense research on what my family tree. I mean, which it's a lifelong project really, but going into Mississippi and talking to people there.
Because you're a military brat like I am, and you've grown up everywhere, so it's probably kind of hard to keep all,
Yes, my family's everywhere. They're everywhere. So really, I have to go in and visit them and spend a little time, and especially like my grandparents or aunts and uncles, you know, and try to pull history out of them. So.
Well, you guys need to get the book. I choked up in it. I'm kind of cynical, so for me to choke up, it was really difficult to do that. So good job with that.
Thank you.
Again, if somebody wants to get a hold of you, just to kind of talk to you about some projects, how can you have a MySpace, Facebook, or is there some website?
Website, adrienneis.com. It's adrienne-is.com.
Perfect. So. Great book. Thank you very much for coming to do this show.
Thank you.